I was one of those people that was kind of in favor of the Freedom Convoy and the truckers protesting over there in Quebec against the authoritarian mandates of Justin Trudeau. Now that they've laid down the heavy hand of the state and arrested so many and frozen all the bank accounts of people who dared to donate it and made it clear that they were going to deprive the actual protesters there, of their bank accounts, their financial well-being, and their livelihoods, selling off their trucks in order to pay for the state's mismanagement of the whole thing there, because their views were deemed
of people who are on their way to Ottawa or who are holding unacceptable views. Unacceptable by the state. Why? Oh, I thought that I'd play Monday morning quarterback and go over where the truckers might have made their mistakes there, Okay, now, the trucker protest, it was super peaceful. We can all agree on that there, Perhaps, was it too peaceful is the question. I say that compared to the very favorable media coverage of the Antifa BLM protests that were reported as mostly peaceful,
I want to be clear in how I characterize this. This is mostly a protest. It is not, generally speaking, unruly.
That ain't a riot, what we're seeing right now.
So I think what the truckers were missing there, was a little bit of their violence that could create the fear to generate the media framing around the events that you would want. What they're looking for is mostly peaceful protests, not peaceful.
What you're seeing behind me is one of multiple locations that have been burning in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Well, then you've got the issue of race. You see, old Justin Trudeau was in blackface on several different occasions and can't even remember how many more there might have been. So he goes on the offense and calls everybody else racist in a move of classical projection to get the attention off of him. Pretty smart. Okay, now, compare that to the BLM Antifa protests, where the current affirmative action vice president not only bailed them out of jail, but asked for money to be raised for them, even going so far as to visit thug Jacob Blake's, the center of the Kenosha protest over there, visited his family to tell them exactly how proud she was of him. To explain it scientifically to you guys, I think that what had happened over there is that they were so scared of being called racist had they not taken these actions. So, if I am coaching the truckers, I'm telling them to put their black folk out in front of the cameras and start to yell about how racist Trudeau is. Oh, because one thing's for sure, the woke, that's the last thing they ever want to be accused of, How do you think they got that cuck Trudeau to kneel for BLM over there? He knew he did all that blackface, He wouldn't dare make a move on them then. Then my last piece of advice is perhaps they should have just actually attacked the federal buildings as they did for 100 days straight there, over there at the Portland Federal Courthouse. And when they got arrested, the media would run defense for them and call the authorities fascistic for doing so. And perhaps as Antifa and BLM did, perhaps you should just tear down the statues rather than place a Canadian flag upon them and thus accused of vandalism. One thing inspires the fear, right? Overall, I've got to say it was a pretty good protest, but it was a little bit too peaceful. They needed more violence, assaults, more destruction, and then guilt in other people in order to get away with it with the highly effective word of racists. Okay then, better luck next time, guys. Peace out. I know it's Monday morning quarterbacking, so it's a little bit easier over on this side. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to thumb it up and subscribe and hit the all notification bell. Peace out. Join me on rumble.com. The link is over there in the description. Hey, have a great day.